Hi there, my name's Lucy Clark and I work for MindFood, which is an Ealing-based local charity. We help people with stress, depression and anxiety by teaching food growing and tips and techniques to improve well-being. Now normally we'd run those sessions from two sites in Ealing. We have some allotments at Cleverley Crescent near Hanger Lane, and we also run sessions at Horsenden Farm in Perivale. Now obviously that's not possible at the moment, so we've been having a think about how we can bring the MindFood experience to you. And so we've decided to take our most popular course, which is our Growing Wellbeing course, and we're going to try and put it online. And I think having a go is really what I want you to grasp here. So I haven't done anything like this before. I'm not a massive fan of broadcasting, and I'm not very technically aware either, so just bear with me. Now, there's quite a lot to take on here, but basically we're going to run 3 sessions through the week. So on a Monday we're going to be talking about well-being, and we'll have a topic each week to discuss, and we'd really love you to feed into that topic and help us help others see help illustrate the topic that we've chosen. It's an evidence-based approach that we have here, so we really want to stick to the topic in question. But we'd also like to know if there's anything you're particularly struggling with or that you find tricky about it, and we'll see if we can help you out. So that's on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays we're going to be doing like a virtual plot to plate thing, where it's much more about gardening and tips and techniques to helping you grow food at home and reconnect with nature. Again, it's about having a go, having fun with it. There's not just one way to do things, so just have a little play again. I can really recommend it. And then on Thursdays we'll be trying to promote your creative side with our naturally creative sessions. So there'll be lots to learn there as well, and again, hope you'll find it really good fun. Now, one of the things that people love about MindFood is a sense of community, and that's really where we need your help. We'd really like to be as interactive about the whole thing as possible. So please do chime in. We'd love to know you're out there liking, loving what we're doing. If you're not, then frankly, this isn't a place for negativity. It's not a place for scaremongering. There's plenty of space out on the internet for all of that, and we'd really like to think that MindFood is a safe haven from that. So if you give us your support on that, that would be great. We're all about positive, practical advice. We really want to promote that at this really tricky time. So first, a bit about me. You don't actually need to know that much about me, except that I found MindFood about 5 years ago when I was struggling with anxiety and depression after burning myself out at work. It's a really easy thing to do, and it can happen whenever you're going through a stress for a sustained period of time. You eventually just stop bouncing back. So yes, I was off work for quite some time, twice actually, and I thought, right, I've got to try something different, and because my background had been in food, I thought it'd be interesting to go back to food growing, and I hadn't particularly thought about nature as a source of well-being. I'd worked in London for 20 years and frankly completely ignored nature for all of that time. But within 3 weeks of arriving at MindFood, I decided that I never wanted to work indoors ever again. So it was quite transformative, and I retrained in gardening and in horticultural therapy. I think it's really important to make the point that I don't want anybody thinking that I've got everything sorted now, because I really haven't. To be honest, I would doubt anybody has, and if anybody says they have, they probably haven't. I just wouldn't believe them. Anyway, also to make the point that I'm still regularly using all of these wellbeing tips and techniques that I learned at MindFood now, and they're particularly crucial in these times when it's just so stressful. And I suppose what I'm wanting people to get their heads around is that it's really about the long game. So there are no quick fixes in well-being. It's little doing things little by little, plugging away at things that promote your well-being in a way that eventually creates a sustainable you, and one that can cope with ups and downs. There will be plenty. It's not saying everything's going to be perfect as soon as you learn things like mindfulness, but they're really good ways of helping you cope and overall be happier and healthier, and more in control of the way you react to events. The other thing that I really want to say is that nobody needs to feel alone when they feel helpless or overwhelmed by stress. It's really much more common than you'd think. In any given year, 1 in 4 people in the UK will have some sort of mental health difficulty that needs help. And in London, it's felt that 1 in 2 people are more anxious than they feel able to cope with. So that's a huge amount. And that's just in a normal year. Of course, this year is turning out to be a bit of a one. And I think I'd be really surprised if everybody doesn't need help with their well-being at the moment. So you shouldn't feel alone. So yeah, that's really what MindFood are here for. We're here to help you. So we'd really like you to get involved. We do hope you're going to enjoy the Monday Growing Wellbeing sessions. They are just a bit of fun. We're not we're not solving things overnight. But yeah, we just want you to have a go at gardening, have a go at some of our tips and techniques to improve your well-being, and to really make the best of the time that you have to dedicate to you and your well-being. And if you could like us or love us on wherever you find us on social media, and share this with anybody who you feel could benefit from our support, that would be great. Thanks so much.